as you can tell, this is going to be another serious video. It's probably going to be serious videos for a while. The shit that's been going on has been just some of the worst behavior I've ever seen on the internet. You know, since being involved with YouTube and everything. So I watched Emily Baker break down the new declarations in the Without a Crystal Ball Tati lawsuit. And I know it's so crazy because we're so far from what this lawsuit was about and is about. You know, to go from it just being a defamation lawsuit, like hey, you said this shit, it hurt me and my business. You lied on us, basically. Something that simple. And this seemed like a very, you know, open shut type thing. You know, of course, there's a lawsuit, there's going to be arguments. It'll be interesting to see, or it would have been interesting to see how Katie's defense would go, because it seems like most of us can look at the things she said and be like, yeah, that's defamation, bro. Like, but we are so far from that. You know, Tati and her husband have not said anything this entire time. I can't imagine, like, just a side note while we're here, you know, I know there's some people that really don't like Tati because of, you know, bi sister and things like that. I get it, but I've always liked Tati, personally. I think she is a kind, genuine person. I do think what she did, but bi sister was wrong. I think she kind of got wrapped up in the popularity contest of things and did some stupid shit. But overall, like, I feel like she is genuinely a kind person. So I can't imagine what this is like for her to watch. You know, like, with the lawsuit at first, everyone was praising Tati, talking about, you know, finally something's going to be done about Katie, because Katie has been hurting people from day one. And now to see people on Tati's side getting death threats and much, much worse, which we're going to get into, I can't imagine that, you know, this is easy for Tati. So that was just something I was thinking about. It's not really a big deal. But anyway, I'm sorry. I've been sick the last couple of days. And then seeing what came out in this lawsuit, the declarations, you know, when I watched Emily break it down, it was already bad enough. But I actually have a copy of it, and I sat down and read it last night by myself. And I'm not going to lie, I bawled my eyes out. It was, the things that are being said and done are just so horrible, and it doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. Like, why do this shit to people? What is the actual point? What do you think you're going to stop? Like, I mean, I know I'll never understand people that do things like this because I'm not that type of person. But before we get into that, before I make this video, I wanted to have as much information as I could, and I saw that Charlotte had done a live stream, and it was, Thank God It's Friday, and I Stand With Nat. So, also, Caroline, being the amazing, sweet person that she is, she's doing a little bit for Nat and Sue. So, I really wanted to have a video up this weekend, you know, just saying that I stand with them too. There's no one, I say this a lot, no one deserves this. It hurts to have to say that so often. You know, it should just be an understanding not to do horrible things to people. But apparently it's not. So I caught on that live stream because I wanted to see what she said, so I could talk about that, and, you know. And her live stream starts out with the fact that she has been getting hate. And I mentioned in another video, Charlotte's had problems with people hacking and harassing her as well. But apparently, Jesse, who is another small channel on here, started shit with her. Came into her live stream, promoted his channel, started arguing with her subs, and then goes on his channel and does like a 2-hour live stream trashing Charlotte and kind of turning the entire story around to make it seem like Charlotte was in the wrong. And, you know, I talked about this in my last video, or I don't know, one of the last videos. It's so disheartening to see all these small, we're small in the grand scheme of YouTube. Like, we are tiny. We're down here. You know what I mean? And where we should be trying to build each other up, and we should be helping out. Like, dude, Caroline has shouted me out. Charlotte has shouted me out. They didn't have to do that. That was out of the kindness of their heart to help me get subscribers, to help show support, which I could still cry from that. It was such an amazing thing. That's what we should be doing, you know, and instead we've got people arguing and beefing and going on and lying on other people. And anyone who knows me, most of y'all know Charlotte. Most of y'all are Charlotte subscribers. We all know she is not a shitty person by any means. Charlotte is kind and fair and just a great woman. Like, Charlotte is somebody I look up to, you know, and to see her getting, you know, to have to address stupid shit because this guy ran and tried to turn everything around. It sucks. It sucks so much. I'm so tired of the drama channel drama on such, again, we're so small. We should be working on growing. And we're going to keep each other down because why? What's the point? You know, there's always room on YouTube. I've had a lot of people since I've started making videos be like, well, you know, what's the point? There's so many drama channels. There's so many this. There's so many that. Well, guess what? There are still billions of people in the world. Someone will watch. And if you're doing it for the sake of loving it, you'll grow. You'll have people. You know, not everybody is trying to get to millions of subscribers. Anyway, that's just a whole nother thing. So I wanted to say, Charlotte, I know you know, I want to have your back. I support you. You know, I hate that you're having to deal with this on top of literally everything else. It's such bullshit. And Caroline, I love what you did. I love the idea of, you know, trying to show support. And if you don't know, she's taking the proceeds from her tarot readings from, is today Saturday? I feel like today's Saturday. Yeah, from today. It's one of those weekends, you know. I don't know which day I'm on. But she's taking that and splitting it between Sue and Nat. So to get into this, it's extremely difficult to talk about. You know, when this stuff started happening, it was bad enough that people were threatening to dox or trying to dox. It was horrible that people's accounts were, you know, getting hacked or attempted to be hacked. Then they started signing people up for Pornhub and fucking something else, you know, these other websites that they otherwise would never be, you know, associated with. But to read the declaration, the things that were done, things that were said, and I'm not going to get into every single one of them, but I want people to understand how serious this is. So, sorry. There were comments made like, I'm glad your child is dead. I can't. Sorry. I've tried filming this a couple times. Just know that it went farther. I mean, don't get me wrong, hacking, doxing, threatening, death threats are already horrible. But to take someone's pain something like that happened, it's got to be one of the worst things you could do to someone. I was going to get into it more, but I don't think I can. It's out there, and you can find out what's been said and done. But I don't think I can keep my shit together long enough to tell you. I can't imagine getting online, and I've said this before in another video, your accounts, your platform, whether it's your YouTube, your email address, your Twitter, your Instagram, they're yours. And on the internet, that is your home. And you don't fuck with people's home. And then to go into such a personal thing, you know, a personal life event, which happened to be a horrible tragedy, and to mock it and use it against them in a way to push them to the point of wanting to self-harm, not be here anymore. I don't understand how we got here. From a lawsuit, you know, from some asshole talking shit on the internet and somebody saying, hey, I've had enough, to this. A woman almost took her life because of this. And I'm going to try my best. Y'all know I'm normally not this emotional. It's hard to think that such a wonderful person, any person, with so much to offer, so much in real life. It's not just the internet, bro. This person has a real life. And to think that something like this could take that away, could take someone out of this world that means so much to so many other people. You're not just affecting that person. It's everyone around them, everyone they've ever touched in life, everyone they've ever spoken to. And it hurts just as much on the internet too. You know, I don't know Charlotte personally, but if something happened to her, that would hurt me. I don't know Caroline in real life, but if anything ever happened to her, that would hurt me. So there's so many people who could have been hurt by losing this person. And for what? You know? For fucking what? This isn't... It doesn't make sense. At all. And I really have been praying every single day and every single night for this shit to be stopped. You know, for them to... Because Twitter's taken down the accounts from the beginning, but they just make new accounts. They just keep going. And at this rate, it feels like it's never going to stop. But if you're involved in this, if this is something that's being done to you, just know that there's going to be a time where this stops. They will figure out who it is. And they will, I'm sure, prosecute whoever this is. And just know that you've got millions of people that do support you, that stand by you. Because this shit it's so far from being okay. This isn't exactly how I thought this video was going to go. I thought I was going to be able to keep it together and get more into what was said and to who, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. The shit that was said shouldn't have been said. The people it was said to did not deserve that shit. No one does. Again, I say that a lot, but there's been a lot of messed up things happening and being said and being done. I just want to be on here and say that to any and every single person who has had shitty things said to them, hurtful things said or done to them, your accounts, hacked or attempted to be hacked, death threats, and any of this, if any of this has happened to you, I just want to say that you're not alone. You have support. I've got your back for sure. I don't have to know you in person to care about you. And I do care. And it breaks my heart reading the things that were said and done. So, I guess this video isn't quite what I planned, but that's the message. That's what matters, is that this won't last for long. You guys have support. And we're not going to let people get away with this. At all. As far as the shit between Jesse and Charlotte, I wish this shit would just stop. I wish people would just stop trying to start shit up and try to get views and clicks and grow. Like, that's not the way to do it. I mean, I'm growing. And it came in a positive way. It will happen if you continue to be a good person and build relationships. You don't have to go stir up drama and bullshit and cause more problems for more people, especially right now with everything going on. And at the same time I look at it and I'm like, people like that don't deserve to grow. And that might sound shitty, but if that's what it takes, if that's what you choose to do to try to grow your channel, is to attack someone else, lie about them and what they've done, and you don't deserve to grow. We've got enough Katie's out there. That's been proven through this whole thing. If we've learned nothing else, is that there are a horrible amount of Katie's. Anyway, I love you all. Every one of you subscribers, Charlotte, Caroline, everybody, K Baxter, True Ball of Wax, everyone. I love you guys. And to the people who have been hurt in this situation, Nat, Sue, Annie, and everyone else, I care so much about you guys. And we are going to get through this. And they're not going to get away with it. And I hope that in the future we can keep this from ever happening again. That's about it. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.